And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier on. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. Morant is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Conchar into the three slot. And for Los Angeles, at the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Well, we know both these teams, Greg, are loaded on offense. You've been on some high-octane offenses yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, my college team was stacked from an offensive standpoint and incredibly fun to play on a team like that. Cannot, though, forget about the defense.
Now here's Westbrook. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Nifty move. Second shot opportunity. Left side, Batum. George, that's a two-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Jackson. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively, who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role. In a league full of scores, Paul George still stands out. There's a versatility to his shooting game that just makes him exceptional.
Now here's Morant, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. George looking over the floor. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
To the middle, here's Adams. In the corner, Kennard with it. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Adams outside. 4 on the clock. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Now, Morant. Three-pointer. Morant with another miss.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Leonard against Adams. Batum a screen on Jackson. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Westbrook missing again. Kennard kicks to Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Such a nimble player. Ja Morant has so many tricks in his bag.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Here's Westbrook going inside. Outside for Batum from downtown. Los Angeles with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's Leonard following the miss by Ja Morant. From past the arc, the rebound by Steven Adams.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Adams, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Jackson from long range. Good on the triple.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Clippers. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Grizzlies, a game behind.
And when you look at the Clippers, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball. So if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
On the wing, George. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac is an experienced vet. Someone who's adept at knowing what to do in screen and rolls.
Westbrook against Morant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Norman Powell's checked in for Paul George. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman's checked in.
Oh, did you see that? So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
Kennard for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard finds Batum. A miss that time would have put him up. Memphis leading. Kennard on the wing. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
This is what Luke Kennard does. Gets to his spot and knocks it down.
Outside Westbrook. Over in the corner, Batum. Three-pointer. Goes back up. Back to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Batum, a screen on Morant. Westbrook passes to Batum. Basket good.
Such a creative scorer. Batum can do it inside, from 3, really anywhere on the floor.
Outside, Smart. Inside. And slam dunk by Clark.
The assist.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And the shot goes in.
The defense is in trouble because off the pick and roll, he uses his speed, he can knock down the shot, and he has a floater.
Jackson against Leonard. Pass to man. Outside Leonard. Feeds to Martin. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Jackson dishes to Smart. Smart puts the pick in for Rose. Back to Smart, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now here is Martin. Not a lot of room. Martin with a screen on Jackson. A three from Leonard. Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got his third basket of the night.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Outside Rose. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the three ball. Rose has got 5 now.
Derrick Rose, when he's in the outside shot, creates even more space for him to operate.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson is out there with Williams. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Tillman in its center.
So pure. Paul George, one of the best over the last decade.
And George gets the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That's his first foul. Clark is checked in for Williams.
First team foul. Grizzlies substitution. Number 15, Brandon Clark.
And here's Smart. 9 points last game out. Tillman passes to Jackson. Pass to Tillman. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Rose with the ball. 5 points in the game. Jackson. Plumlee with the rebound. George against Rose. Outside, George. Martin with a screen on Rose. George dishes to Martin. Kicks to Plumlee. Clippers moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Passes it to George. His three-pointers off the mark. Memphis trailing here. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Nice open look, but it's no good. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Here he goes. And George with the stuff.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Westbrook comes in for Mann. Jackson setting the pick here for Rose. And again, Memphis no good. Clippers leading by 6. Right side, Westbrook goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Smart passes to Rose. Now here's Jackson. Smart wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Westbrook dishes to George. Good on the shot. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Westbrook with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Quick hands by Russell Westbrook, and he gets the play going.
Westbrook against Smart. Here's the pass to Jackson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Steve, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right. Winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Kennard, the pass to Adams. He dishes it to Morant. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Kennard.
Look at the vision from Ja Morant there. Knew exactly where to deliver it for an easy look.
For the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Kenyon Martin. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for George. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Trains the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Unloads from 13. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 7 points.
Using the mid-range, Ja Morant consistent from there.
Westbrook against Morant. Batum with the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kennard. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers leading by 11. Right side, Westbrook. He kicks it to Batum. The 3. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response. His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
.115 left now here in the second. Morant finds Kennard. Down low, here's Adams, and the rejection by Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Conchar covering. Leonard attacking. Pass to Powell. The kick out to Westbrook. The tray. Leonard on the wing for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Kennard. Morant with a wide open look. From outside off the mark. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up with the Los Angeles Clippers. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Morant passes to Kennard. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Kennard's got 9.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Westbrook surveying the D. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running, so not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hi, everybody. Kawhi Leonard displaying excellence yet again. The board man has been on fire.
Kawhi showing us why he's considered one of the best at both ends. He's been efficient on offense and disruptive on defense. His claws get it early.
Shifting focus, let's take a look at the guys who could have a potential spot in this year's three-point contest.
You know, I was sinking a few shots earlier in today's Shaq. You know,
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from George.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
and not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. The shot by George, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Batum brings the double team. Now here's Morant for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
It's been the Ja Morant show all night. What a competitor.
Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Jackson, a screen on Westbrook. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant able to create scoring opportunities for himself.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And they double up Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 8 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 days are from beyond the arc. A moment now to see the numbers for Morant. Tops in scoring. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. Batum against Jackson. And they double up Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that Raptors game, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Kennard.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Batum sets a screen for George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them. This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Screen by Zubac. Leonard the pass to Zubac. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Norman Powell's checked in for Los Angeles.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, number 24, Norman Powell.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that one's good, George.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
The 3 from Morant. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And a missed layup.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, what a move by Steven Adams, throwing it down hard.
Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 22.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Jackson, a screen on George. Nice move. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Kennard.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman's checked in, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Conjar. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Knocks it loose. Morant with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Smart. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Leonard with a screen on Smart. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. Morant with it. George picks him up. Pass to Kennard. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And George kicks to Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor.
And he knocks down the first one.
Some would call Westbrook a stat stuffer. But for him at this stage of his career, it's about trying to win titles.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac, and Martin is in for George. The Grizzlies also making a change. Clark's checked in, and the Clippers making a change here. Man's checked in.
For your Clippers,
Morant outside. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Pocket 6. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
An explosive leaper. Ja has no problems with scoring down low.
Here's Leonard. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Grant, here's Smart. Off target from outside. The Clippers trail. Right side Leonard. With the second effort. Martin the pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. It's Powell on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
Clippers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Leonard the pass to Man. It's Powell on the wing. And here's Leonard from 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, they've got Smart. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. The 11-footer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
George, that's a two-pointer, and he knocks down the jumper. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 4. Passes it to Tillman. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Clark. And that's 10 points for Jaren Jackson.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
On the wing, George. The pass to Man. Back to George. George double teamed. Shot clock at 5. Powell for 3. Rebounded by Rose. And for Memphis, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. The feed to Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Terrence Mann. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Kept alive. Back to Westbrook. Powell for 3. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Smart dishes to Rose. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Rose in the post, defended by George. Los Angeles leading by 5. George double team with the shot. And that one's good. Westbrook. 16 points for Russell Westbrook.
This is who Westbrook is in a nutshell. A flat-out baller with a quick trigger.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubats is checked in for Plummer. Batum comes in for Martin. Leonard, he's checked in for Powell. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He was not pleased. He said, you guys look dead out there. Told them they've got to play with more activity. And then he said, this is not going to cut it. I have to see who's going to step it up. Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Conchar. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Now here's Morant for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Kennard against George. Dishes to Batum. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been a tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
Defense does a good job, but George won't relent. He rises to meet their challenge.
Morant.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's good from Morant.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
Both free throws good from Morant.
You can tell Ja Morant is having fun when he's out there on the floor. He has an infectious enthusiasm for the game that spreads to his whole team.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 21.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Shooting for Memphis.
That's good from Morant.
Shooting 2.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Good.
Not enough. Kawhi Leonard is too strong to get rattled by contact.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 11 rebounds in the game. George, no good. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Morant kicks to Kennard.
2 minutes.
Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Clipper fans, it's time to get hyped for the Hoop Crew. Again, let's hear it for your Hoop Crew.
On the wing, George. Kennard covering. George passes to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Strong move move by Zubac. He can definitely give you that.
Paul George with the assist.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. A shake. And then Morant slams it in.
Stop it, Ja. He's putting on a show.
And George, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Paul George. 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Grizzlies are gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Morant.
As soon as Ja lifts off, you know you're in for a treat. He can simply levitate in the air.
Over in the corner, Batum. George against Kennard. Zubac, a screen on Kennard. And the dunk by Zubac.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Now Adams. The three from Morant. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Clippers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul George.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And it's Leonard missing. And the Grizzlies with possession. It's a 10-point game. Kennard finds Jackson. Here's Conchar. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Morant against Leonard. Pass to George. For the 3. Offline. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. BG, congratulations coming into the game. What was the focal point?
Defense. I mean, we still allow too many points. We got to get better on defense. That was the emphasis coming into today. Defense. It's an area we got to improve. But tonight, our offense got us over the hump.
Any way you get the dub is the good way, so congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.